Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please, for the St. Louis University Glee Club.
And now to officially welcome us to this celebration, we are honored to have with us a leader who has continuously supported the growth and prosperity of Baguio City. The father of the city of Baguio, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mayor Benjamin B. Magalo.
I would like to apologize, but let me forego with the traditional greetings, but rest assured that all protocols are duly observed. Isang mainit na pagbati ngayong malamig na umaga sa ating lahat. Thank you for finding time in your busy schedules to be here and witness the 4th PANAGBENGA FLUVIAL Parade. 4 years ago, this activity was born as an innovation to the usual thing that we do during PANAGBENGA. Because of the threat of the pandemic. But since then, it just got better and better. Our congratulations to our both concessionaires and their personnel. And congratulations to the Department of Tourism, led by no less than Regional Director Joby Ganong. Indeed, the PANAGBENGA has gone far and has evolved in ways that open doors for multi-sector participation. This fluvial parade gives us a different vibe from the float parade that we witnessed last Sunday. I was talking to our visitors from San Antonio, Texas, the night after the parade. And the first thing that they mentioned to me was that our float parade is way beyond better than what they do in San Antonio, Texas. Congratulations to the city of Baguio. Sabi nga niya, it's incomparable. It's just like comparing night and day. To all the participants, let your creativity and craftsmanship shine as you bring light to the essence of PANAGBENGA on water. And to our guests, may these spectacles inspire a deeper appreciation of our heritage and the spirit of community. Enjoy the parade. Magandang umaga uli sa inyo lahat. Mabuhay po kayo.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Mayor Benjamin B. Magalo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are also privileged to have with us today the representative of the Lone District of Baguio City. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please, for Congressman Marquez Ogo.
Thank you very much, Russell. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Okay po ba tayo? Wow, I can see everybody's excited this morning. And today, this is an important day for all of us. For 4 years now, we have watched this tradition bloom and flourish, much like the flowers that define our festival. Every year, our talented artists and float designers take on a new challenge, proving that creativity has no limits. We have seen them transform vehicles into magnificent flower or floral masterpieces. And now, they have brought flowers to life on water. This is more than just artistry. It is a testament to our spirit. It shows that beauty is not confined to one place or form. It thrives wherever there is passion, dedication, and vision. Think about it. A single flower is beautiful on its own, but when flowers come together, when they form a field, a valley in full bloom, or even the floating masterpieces we see today, they create something breathtaking, something greater than the sum of their parts. This is true not just for nature, but for us as a people. God has gifted us with the ability not only to see beauty, but to create it, to shape it, and to make it meaningful. Alone, we can spark change, but together, we can transform an entire landscape. If we unite, we can take action, protect our environment, and take care for our city. We are not just making a difference, we are creating a legacy that will outlive us. This fluvial parade is more than just a spectacle. It is a call to reflection, a reminder that beauty and responsibility must go hand in hand. We can admire the wonders of nature while neglecting our duty to preserve them. Let this be a moment of awakening that every small act, reducing waste, conserving water, planting trees, supporting eco-friendly initiatives, contributes to a larger movement. If a flower can grow even in the harshest conditions, then surely our collective effort can cultivate a greener, more sustainable future. As we celebrate today, let us honor the people behind Panagbenga's success. To our artists and float designers, your imagination and dedication have made this festival truly extraordinary. To our local officials, organizations, and volunteers who have worked tirelessly, thank you for your commitment and love for our city. To Baguio's local industry and entrepreneurs who continue to support in sustaining this festival year in and year out, thank you for investing in Baguio's culture and progress. But most importantly, to our Baguio family, our residents, our visitors, and everyone who believes in the dream of Baguio, thank you. Through our unity, hard work, and shared commitment to sustainability, we have made Baguio a living canvas of progress, culture, and environmental stewardship. Our journey has not always been easy, but because of our collective effort, we have made the city even more beautiful, not just in what we see, but in how we care for each other and for our home. Tayo ang bumubuo ng Baguio at tayo rin ang magpapatuloy ng pangarap ng isang progresibo, makatao, inklusibo at luntiang kinabukasan. So let this fluvial parade inspire us all, not just to celebrate beauty, but to create it, protect it, and share it with the world. Because when we work together, when we nurture and care for the things that matter, we don't just build a festival, we build the future. Mabuhay ang Panagbenga, mabuhay ang Baguio City.
Thank you very much, Congressman Marco. Before moving on, we would like to acknowledge Director Araceli San Jose, the Regional Director of the Department of the Interior and Local Government of the Cordillera Administrative Region, and Mr. Jeff Nam of the Baguio Flower Festival Foundation, Inc.
And you know, Russell, for those of our tourists who are here visiting us, apart from our locals that I'm sure that are watching as well, and for our online viewers, Panagbenga actually is a Kankanaay word, which means the season of blooming. And it's more than just a festival. It's a celebration of the strength and unity of the Baguio community.
That's right, Gigi. As part of this grand celebration from the Grand Floral Float Parade in Session Road last weekend, we bring the floral floats to the Fluvial Parade, which is a spectacular sight where beautifully adorned boats glide across Burnham Lake.
And for everyone's information, we are now on our 4th year of staging this event. And before we proceed with the much-awaited Fluvial Parade, let us go over the mechanics and judging criteria that will determine our best fluvial float for 2025.
Now, all floats must at least be 90% decorated with natural materials and vegetation as part of the judging criteria.
Any artificial materials that will be used in the construction of the boat float are not and should not be visible.
Participants are also welcome to use any vegetation such as flowers, moss, tree barks, or vegetables in the construction of the boat float.
Participants are allowed to dye flowers and vegetation appropriate for their boat float design but may not use any type of paint.
Streamers and placards are not allowed on boat floats.
All floats are required to carry an identification or entry number which has been printed and sponsored by Mang Inasal and are always displayed to be judged. Float entries being judged must have their identification marked to facilitate viewing by the judges and our guests.
Any other decorations that will be added must not in any way impede the motion of the boat's oars and are limited to only 3 feet by height.
And lastly, persons on the float are considered part of the design and must therefore be in character or in costume to match the chosen fluvial float theme, concept, and design.
And now for the criteria for our competing entries. Creative design is 20%.
Floral craftsmanship, 20%.
Artistic merit is 15%.
Impact, 20%.
And thematic interpretation, 25%.
For that thematic interpretation, we'd like to inform everyone that our theme for this year are historical attractions in Baguio and the Cordilleras. The winner shall be determined based on the ranking founded on the judges' ratings. The judges' decision shall be final and non-appealable, and any concerns should be placed in writing and addressed to the Festival Organizing Committee, which is the Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region.
Gigi, as you mentioned, it will be iconic tourism spots.
Yes, and
in
historical.
Baguio and the Cordilleras. That's correct. So now, our panel of judges today consists of esteemed individuals from various fields, and they will have the challenging task of choosing the most outstanding floral float of the Fluvial Parade. It is our privilege to introduce our board of judges.
Judge number 1, he is a distinguished fashion designer from Mountain Province whose work showcases the rich cultural heritage of the Cordillera Administrative Region. His outstanding contributions to ready-to-wear or RTW designs have earned him a citation from the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. Beyond fashion, he is also a visionary in the world of media and storytelling, serving as the founding editor of Terraces magazine. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a warm...
Next judge is a respected leader in education and tourism with a remarkable career dedicated to... She currently the University of Baguio and previously held the position of Dean of the School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management. Beyond the academe, she plays an integral role in the success of PANAGBENGA as a Board of Trustee member of the Baguio Flower Festival Foundation, Inc. Her outstanding contributions to the city were recognized in 2016 when she was named an Outstanding Citizen of Baguio. Please welcome Dr. Melanie Rulia Saro.
Judge number 3. Our next judge is a dedicated public servant whose leadership has been instrumental in maintaining and enhancing Baguio's natural beauty. As the head of the City Environment and Parks Management Office since December 2020, he has been at the forefront of ensuring that our parks, waterways, and green spaces remain vibrant and well-preserved. His commitment to environmental stewardship makes him the perfect judge for today's Fluvial Parade, where creativity meets sustainability. Let us all welcome Attorney Renan Diwas.
Our next judge is a highly respected leader in public service and communication, serving as the Regional Director of the Philippine Information Agency, Cordillera Administrative Region. Her dedication and contributions to the city have earned her the prestigious titles of Outstanding Woman Leader of Baguio and Outstanding Citizen of Baguio. Beyond her work in media and governance, she is also one of the pioneering executives of the Cordillera Association of Regional Executives, helping to strengthen leadership and collaboration in the region. Please welcome with a warm round of applause, RD Helen Reyes Tibaldo.
And our last of the Board of Judges. She is a seasoned corporate affairs executive with a global footprint, having served as a corporate affairs downstream representative for Chevron Corporation in the United States, covering multiple states including California, Nevada, and Washington. Prior to her international role, she was the corporate affairs manager and spokesperson of Caltex Philippines and played a pivotal role in leading the community and public relations team of Camp John Hay during its historic transition from American governance in 1991. Beyond her corporate achievements, she has dedicated years to public service, including stints in the office of the Senator Rene Sagisag, the office of the President's Committee on the Bases, the Department of Tourism, the Bases Conversion Development Authority, and the John Hay Point Development Corporation. A true advocate for Baguio's cultural heritage, she worked alongside attorney Damaso Bangawit and the John Hay team in the mid-90s to create what we now celebrate as the Baguio Flower Festival. A proud University of the Philippines Baguio alumna and a true Baguio resident at heart, let us warmly welcome our last judge, Ms. Marian Cathedral K.
Once again, we would like to thank all of our judges. Now, this year's PANAGBENGA 2025 Fluvial Parade is a showcase of history, highlighting how Baguio City and the Cordilleras have blossomed beyond boundaries. From its roots as a hill station during the and tourism hub, Baguio continues to grow and flourish, embracing change while staying true to its identity.
Today, as we witness this breathtaking display of artistry on water, let us celebrate not only the beauty of our city, but also the spirit of resilience, unity, and progress that defines the Cordilleras. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, our Floral Flows will be taking you a trip around Baguio and the Cordilleras here at Burnham Lake. We will be starting our Fluvial Parade with the majestic Ballet Baguio.
Love is everywhere. There is a place where you belong. Its embrace, you know it's home. Warmth of the sun that shines on your dreams. Love is everywhere. All around the Philippines. Love in our smiles. This place holds the key to the magic. You and me, hand in hand, walk through the city streets, dance on golden sand. Love is everywhere. Love the Philippines. Love the Philippines. Son Visaya. Our traditions found in our heart and our soul. Love will lead you, let's embrace you, know it's from. Love is everywhere. Love is everywhere. Love the Philippines. Love is everywhere. Love the Philippines. Love the Philippines. Festivities, the whole year round. Not to refresh forever now. Festivities, the whole year round. Love the Philippines.
Love PANAGBENGA, love Baguio City, love the Philippines. Thank you very much. Phoebe and Gab of the legendary Ballet Baguio. Now please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the St. Louis University Marching Band and Color Guard under the baton of Maestra Maribig Macadaig. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the St. Louis University Marching Band and Color Guards. We now begin with entry number 1.
Entry number 1 is King of the Jungle, Lion's Head. So whenever we go to Baguio, this is our gateway, the iconic Lion's Head. The Lion's Head symbolizes courage, strength, and excellence. The Lion's Head was conceived by the Lion of Baguio in the late 1960s and was formally unveiled to the public in 1972. The Lion Head has 5 partings that represent the same 5 ideals embodied in the 5 stars of the national flag, namely democracy, peace, progress, justice, and equality. Considered as the king of the jungle, the same is true for Baguio City's iconic head. Today, local and foreign tourists look at it as a majestic symbol to the gateway of the country's summer capital. On the side of the boat is a ceremonial dance of the Igorot people. Their dance expresses their love of nature and gratitude to the gods, and way to express community bond and celebrate the blooming of growth and development of Baguio City. It is like a flower opening its petals to reveal its full beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would look to your right, we have the king of the jungle, the Lion's Head.
If you're with us right here at the stage, you may look to your right. Entry number 1, King of the Jungle, is to your right. And if you are facing the stage, it's already nearing the center of the Burnham Lake.
So this year's PANAGBENGA Fluvial Parade, Russell, we're taking our tourists on a ride around Baguio City and the Cordilleras. So just here at Burnham Lake, parang nakalibot na rin sila.
Yan. Saktong-sakto, di ba? So this is just the first, the gateway, as you mentioned, Gigi. This is the Lion's Head. And then we have, of course, dancers as well. So as mentioned earlier, yung mga sasakay ng boat, kailangan maging part sila no theme at concept ng flow. That's
Yes.
why they are also in the Cordilleran attire.
Yes. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, nearing our view deck, it's the king of the jungle, Lion's Head. So for those who don't know, Lion's Head was conceived by the Lions of Baguio in the late 1960s and was formally unveiled to the public in 1972. And since then, it has been an iconic attraction in Baguio City.
This is just the first entry and we are already impressed. Look at the details of the float. There's also a butterfly there. And the Cordilleran dancers.
So the side of the boat will feature a ceremonial dance of the Igorot people, where their dance expresses their love of nature and gratitude to the gods, and way to express community bond and celebrate the blooming of growth and development of Baguio City, like a flower opening its petals to reveal its full beauty.
Once again, that's entry number 1, King of the Jungle, Lion's Head. Let us now welcome our second entry, the Axis of Baguio. The Axis of Baguio City aligns from the Hall of Justice, the City Hall, the Rizal Park, the Rose Garden, Burnham Park, the Baguio Convention Center, and the Supreme Court in Baguio City. Entry number 2 pictures a portion of Axis of Baguio, where the City Hall, Rizal Park, Rose Garden, and the Burnham Lake are presented. The Baguio City Hall, by its imposing location and setting, has been a central part of Baguio's cultural heritage even before the founding of the city in 1909. The classical lines of its facade emphasize the function and significance of the authority center. The building stands out from afar like a tower in its imposing location. From its doorstep is a grand view of the Rizal Park, the Rose Garden, and the famous Burnham Lake of Burnham Park. Like an old man watching over his land, Baguio City Hall stands on top of the hill, imposing yet reserved. It evokes balance, stability, and loftiness. Baguio City Hall's location and appearance truly emulates the function it serves. The Baguio City Rizal Park, nestled in the heart of Baguio, is a delightful urban oasis that captivates visitors with its lush greenery and rich historical significance. This park serves not only as a recreational area but also as a tribute to the national hero Dr. Jose Rizal, making it an essential stop for anyone interested in Philippine history. The central monument dedicated to Rizal stands proudly, offering a perfect backdrop for memorable photographs. Whether you're a history buff, nature lover, or simply looking for a peaceful retreat, Rizal Park has something for everyone. It provides a perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of city life, allowing you to reconnect with nature while immersing yourself in the rich cultural heritage of the Philippines.
The Baguio City Rose Garden is a development of Rose Garden that was based on the Burnham Park Master Development Plan donated by the University of the Cordilleras to the city of Baguio. Rose Garden can now live up to its name as it is now surrounded with roses in different colors which are dominant in the garden as it can be seen all year round. Seats are also provided for those who visit the garden. During the nights, the garden is lit up with lights and it features 3 different water fountains that are accompanied with a variety of dancing lights. The Baguio City Burnham Lake is located in the heart of Burnham Park, the mother of all parks in Baguio City. It gives the public a unique fun of boat rowing from sunrise to late at night. It has LED lights as an added feature for the boat riding pleasure during the cold and nippy nights.
The original City Hall, believed to be where Mateo Carino lived, is also featured at the back of the City Hall, as illustrated on the float. The float axis of Baguio City is donned with a variety of flowers indigenous in the nearby flower gardens. Yellow chrysanthemums, white spider mums, green button mums, daisy mums in bright pink and fuchsia colors, agapanthus, also known as blue lily, Austramelia, also called Peruvian lily in various colors, everlasting flowers, white power lily, roses for the rose garden, monstera greens, and moss.
So we are now having the second entry, the axis of Baguio City in front of our view deck at the center of Burnham Lake. Our judges and our guests are now marveling at the beauty of this float, and I'm sure, Russell, that this is not an easy task for our judges. Nasa second float pa lang tayo, and everything is so beautiful so far.
And we have 6 more floats. So this is our second float, the Axis of Baguio.
Again, for everyone's information, the Axis of Baguio City aligns from the Hall of Justice, the City Hall, the Rizal Park, the Rose Garden, the Burnham Park, the Baguio Convention Center, and the Supreme Court in Baguio City.
Once again, a round of applause for entry number 2, Axis of Baguio. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you will look to your right, if you are at the view deck, let us welcome entry number 3. This is the Baguio Cathedral. One of Baguio's most iconic landmarks, the Our Lady of the Atonement Cathedral, more popularly known as Baguio Cathedral, with its striking pink facade, twin spires, and intricate stained glass windows. This historic church is not only a place of worship, but also a symbol of resilience and faith. Perched on Mount Mary Hill, it offers a breathtaking view of the city and serves as a peaceful retreat for both tourists and devotees. But beyond its beauty, this cathedral holds a significant place in history. It became an evacuation center during World War II, sheltering many Filipinos during the Japanese occupation. Whether you're here to admire its architecture, say a prayer, or simply soak in the serene atmosphere, Baguio Cathedral remains a must-visit destination in the City of Pines. So take a moment, enjoy the view, and experience the timeless charm of this beloved landmark. Entry number 3, ladies and gentlemen, the Baguio Cathedral.
So ladies and gentlemen, for our tourists who are here and would like to visit the Baguio Cathedral, our Baguio Cathedral is located along Session Road in Baguio City.
It's just across the post office.
Yes. Dalawa yung way going there. So if you have strong knees, you can go through Session Road mismo, right?
How many steps again?
Yeah.
Hindi na namin alam kung ilang steps.
Yes, while you're going up the stairs, you can start praying na, di ba? But if for our guests who do not want to climb up the stairs, pwede silang dumaan through a mall called Porta Baga.
May mga escalators sa loob, di ba?
Yes, yan, may escalators yun.
And again, the main gate, of course, of the Baguio Cathedral is just across the post office of Baguio City.
Yes, which is another historical attraction here in Baguio City.
The recently renovated, of course, post office park, right? Once again, this is entry number 3, ladies and gentlemen, the Baguio Cathedral.
So for our tourists who are here coming from all around the Philippines, now would be the time to add to your bucket list kung ano yung mga i-visit ninyo. So now, we started with the Lion's Head, and then the Axis of Baguio, which Burnham Park and Burnham Lake is a part of, and the Baguio Cathedral.
Very iconic and historic tourist destinations featured right here at the 4th PANAGBENGA FLUVIAL Parade.
So for those who don't know, why is a church considered a historical attraction? So this church is considered a historical attraction because it served as an evacuation center under the Japanese occupation during the Second World War. So our churches are not only an area for prayer and to connect with God, but it's also a refuge during those times.
For all of those who are pilgrims, ayan, Holy Week na. Next month, not yet. Today's the 27th, yeah, April.
Yes.
So I'm sure that
Sa
a
mga
lot of our
nagbibisita
pilgrims,
iglesia.
that's correct. This is also one of the favorite sites or the favorite cathedrals of pilgrims.
Ayan. So for those who are asking, approximately the steps in Baguio Cathedral are 105 steep steps. So if you have 105 things to wish for, you can start at the bottom of the stairs.
So this is at the Session Road,
Yes,
correct?
pag galing kayo ng
105.
Session Road and you're going up along the Baguio Cathedral, it's approximately 105 steep steps. So you can start listing down your wish list right now. Ano yung prayers ninyo?
Once again, entry number 3, Baguio Cathedral.
So entry number 4, from Baguio Cathedral, we go on to the Botanical Garden. The Baguio Botanical Garden, known by many names over the years, including Imelda Park by the late President Ferdinand E. Marcos, and Centennial Park in celebration of the 100th anniversary of Baguio. This lush sanctuary has stood as a testament to Baguio's rich history and vibrant culture. More than just a garden, this scenic retreat is home to a diverse collection of indigenous and exotic plant species, making it a haven for nature lovers. But beyond its greenery, it also serves as a living cultural showcase featuring traditional Ifugao huts and locals in Cordilleran attire, giving visitors a unique glimpse into the heritage of the region's indigenous communities. Whether you're there to appreciate the beauty of nature, learn about the Cordilleran way of life, or simply take a peaceful stroll, the Baguio Botanical Garden offers an experience that blends history, culture, and nature in one breathtaking destination.
And I heard, Gigi, recently, our sister cities, the Baguio City sister cities, also join in making the Botanical Garden more of a tourist spot, of course, because they have their own patches of spots within the Botanical Garden that they also decorate and develop. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, entry number 4, the Botanical Garden. Again, this is the Botanical Garden along Leonard Wood Road, near or close to the Pakdal Church.
And for those who don't know, in front of Botanical Garden is actually a store we call Pilak. So it's another iconic attraction. So if you want to buy silver accessories. Iba pala yung silverware partner, no? Pero yung silver accessories, you can go to Pilak. It's just in front of the Baguio Botanical Garden. And you can try making it your own, di ba?
Yes. Yung mga naghahanap dyan ng mga promise ring, yan, pwedeng-pwede, mga couple rings.
Yes.
Yan. Thank you very much. That's entry number 4, the Botanical Garden. Now, let us welcome entry number 5, Wright Park. If you look to your left, if you're right here with us at the view deck, Wright Park, the Wright Park float is to your left. Wright Park, one of the most iconic and picturesque destinations in Baguio City, known for its tranquil atmosphere and lush pine trees. This park has long been a favorite among locals and tourists alike. Whether you're looking for a peaceful retreat into nature, an exciting horseback riding adventure, or a scenic spot for relaxation, Wright Park offers a memorable experience for everyone. The park was named after Governor General Luke Wright, a key figure in the early American administration of the Philippines. It was designed by Daniel Burnham, the famed American architect and urban planner who envisioned Baguio as a beautiful mountain retreat at the turn of the 19th century. As part of this urban plan, Wright Park was established to provide an open, green space where people could connect with nature and enjoy the cool mountain air. One of the park's most distinctive features is the Pool of Pines, a long rectangular reflecting pond lined with towering pine trees, creating a picture-perfect scene that has captivated visitors for generations. Beyond its natural beauty, Wright Park is also well known for its horseback riding activities, making it a favorable destination for families, adventure seekers, and first-time riders who want to experience a classic Baguio tradition. Wright Park continues to be a cherished landmark in the City of Pines, offering a refreshing escape from the tropical heat of the lowlands with its historical significance, breathtaking scenery, and fun-filled activities. It remains one of Baguio's most visited and treasured attractions. Ladies and gentlemen, entry number 5, Wright Park. Galing, oh? You can see there are like 2 horses on the
Yes.
front
They're
and a
mounted.
ransom cowboy.
Yes. Because it's really one of the activities that tourists go for when they go to Wright Park.
Thank you very much. Now, our next entry.
On your right, if you are here with us on the view deck, it's on your right, entry number 6, Mines View Park. Mines View Park is one of Baguio's most beloved and breathtaking destinations. Known for its majestic panoramic views of the Cordillera Mountains, this iconic site offers a spectacular vantage point, making it a must-visit spot for tourists and locals alike. Standing on the observation deck, you'll be captivated by the rolling mountain ranges, lush greenery, and the refreshing cool breeze that defines the beauty of the highlands. But beyond its scenery, Mines View Park is also rich in symbolism and cultural significance. The White Houses seen in the distance stand as symbols of purity, power, and transformation, much like Baguio's ever-evolving landscape. And the butterfly, often regarded as a messenger between worlds, represents renewal and the deep connection between nature and our spiritual realm, perfectly embodying the essence of Baguio's charm. So take a moment to breathe in the fresh mountain air, capture the stunning views, and immerse yourself in the magic of Mines View Park, where nature, history, and culture come together in perfect harmony. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, entry number 6 on your right is Mines View Park.
This is our 6th iconic and historic landmark and tourist spot in Baguio City and the Cordilleras, of course.
I'm sure our tourists would not miss when they go to the Mines View Park. Yan, yung nasa ating fluvial float is the observation deck. So, yan talaga ang iconic sa Mines View Park. So, when people go there, they really have to take a picture.
If we have the best sunsets at this part of the city,
Yes.
sa Mines View, sunrise naman ang the best
Yes.
dyan.
So why is it called a Mines View Park? So true to its name, it used to be a prime spot for miners and locals to observe the sprawling mining operations below. That's why they have the observation deck. Though the mines are no longer active, the park retains its historical significance as a symbol of the area's industrial roots and natural wealth.
Oh, may pa bubble effects pa yung float ng Mines View. Oh.
Yes.
Once again, this is entry number 6, Mines View Park. You are right here with us at the Burnham Lake for the 4th PANAGBENGA Fluvial Parade. This is presented to you, of course, by the Department of Tourism Cordillera Administrative Region in partnership with the Baguio Flower Festival Foundation, Inc. and the City Government of Baguio.
So we've already visited Mines View Park and 5 other historical attractions in Baguio City. Nandito lang tayo sa Burnham Lake and you get to see all of these beautiful, beautiful, florally adorned fluvial floats.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please. Entry number 6, Mines View Park. Also, to your right, if you're right here at the view deck, we have entry number 7, Bell Church. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bell Church is a historical site, and it stands as a testament to the cultural diversity and religious harmony prevalent in the region. The Bell Church was established by Chinese Filipino settlers over 50 years ago. It was built as a place of worship for the Chinese folk, religion, and has served as a spiritual foundation for the local and immigrant Chinese community. Tourists flock to the Bell Church to witness its striking architectural design. This site not only offers serene ambiance for reflection, but also presents the opportunity to explore the rich tapestry of Chinese religious culture and its influence on Philippine society. Over the years, the Bell Church has grown into a popular and religious landmark for both locals and international tourists. That's entry number 7, the Bell Church. Now, I would like to, of course, request the patience of our audience. Our boatmen are having a bit of difficulty rowing their boats because of the wind. You might think that the wind will not have an effect with our small boats or small floats, but you're wrong. The wind still has an effect with how they are able to make it faster to the center of the Burnham Lake.
Yes, and with that, if you're looking for an arm workout, we want to invite you after the fluvial parade to go and row the boats here along Burnham Lake para ma-experience nyo rin. Ayan.
Mamaya, pwedeng-pwede na yan.
Yes. And for those who might have this misconception, we want to clarify, Bell Church is actually within the vicinity na po of La Trinidad, Benguet. So people are actually saying that it's in Baguio City, but geographically speaking, La Trinidad, Benguet na po siya banda. So
Very near the border.
yes,
sabi
very
nga.
near the border po kasi. Same as the strawberry farms. Hindi na po sila Baguio City,
It is
guys.
not Trinidad, Benguet.
Yan. So, I love it here today because apart from seeing these beautiful flows, we're also learning very much about Baguio City and CAR.
Just a few more rows.
Yes.
And the float, the Bell Church float will now reach the center of Burnham Lake.
And while we're here, while our tourists are here, I'd like to plug, guys, if you will be here next year on Chinese New Year, you should definitely experience the Chinese New Year parade of
The
Baguio
Spring
City.
Festival.
Yes, it's very, it's like when you have, di ba, we have the Panagbenga floral float parade, but this one is a different experience.
It's very vibrant.
It's very vibrant.
It's colorful.
Yes, and we can see
And
the
very
unity
festive.
of the Filipino-Chinese community here in Baguio City. It's very, very beautiful to witness. So if you will be here next year on Chinese New Year, but we're inviting you to go and plan na rin, please do experience the Chinese New Year parade.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Entry number 7, Bell Church Float. Fluvial float. Once again, this is DOT Car's 4th Panagbenga Fluvial Float Parade in partnership with the Baguio Flower Festival Foundation, Inc. and the City Government of Baguio.
Of course, we'd like to thank Mang Inasal. They are supporting the Department of Tourism's campaign, which is Love the Philippines, with their sub-campaign, Love the Flavors. Thank you very much to Mang Inasal for giving us 500 cups of halo-halo to the public. Yan. Palakpakan naman natin si Mang Inasal. Thank you so much.
Once again, entry number 7, Bell Church.
So entry number 8 represents the Ifugao Rice Terraces. If you are on our view deck, please look to your left. And from Baguio City and La Trinidad Benguet, we now go to the Ifugao Rice Terraces. Carved into the mountains of Ifugao over 2,000 years ago by the indigenous Ifugao people, these breathtaking terraces stand as a testament and witness to human ingenuity, resilience, and deep respect for nature. The Ifugao Rice Terraces creates a stunning landscape that reflects the harmonious relationship between the Ifugao people and their environment. Using only simple tools and bare hands, they have meticulously sculpted these terraces, developing a sustainable irrigation system that draws water from the mountaintop forests. Today, these ancient rice fields continue to be cultivated, preserving a centuries-old tradition that has been passed down through generations. Beyond their agricultural significance, the terraces are also a cultural treasure, embodying the rich heritage and traditions of the Ifugao people. Visitors have the opportunity to witness the Ifugao way of life, from their intricate wood carvings and hand-woven textiles to their time-honored farming practices. The warmth and hospitality of locals add to the experience, making a trip to Ifugao not just a sightseeing journey, but a deep cultural immersion. Standing at the viewpoint, gazing at the endless layers of green carved into the mountainside, one cannot help but be in awe of this UNESCO-recognized marvel. The Ifugao Rice Terraces are more than just a scenic wonder. They are a living legacy, a source of pride, and a symbol of Filipino heritage that continues to inspire the world. Ladies and gentlemen, entry number 8, Ifugao Rice Terraces.
Gigi, I haven't been to Ifugao, but it's in my bucket list. So hopefully, within the year, I'll be able to go. The Ifugao Rice Terraces is already nearing the center of the lake.
When we say the Ifugao Rice Terraces, people usually know the Batad, which is in Banawe, the Batad Rice Terraces. But do you know how many sites, partner, ang inscribed under the UNESCO World Recognition? competing, we will first have the Queen of the Lake, which is represented by the beautiful and iconic swan boat of Burnham Lake, proudly sailing once again to give a grand finale to the Fluvial Parade at Burnham Lake. The Fluvial Parade is part of the celebration of the 2025 PANAGBENGA Festival of Baguio City, and this is the actual swan boat that was used in the rescue efforts in Barangay Anquiray and Barangay Abolio in Cagayan. This was due to the flooding caused by Typhoon Ulysses in the year 2020. So our swan boat is not just a symbol of beauty, but also a symbol of resilience and pakikipagkapwa-tao, bayanihan. Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen of the Lake.
Once again, this is a non-competing entry. This is the Queen of the Lake. Up next is Sergeant Topo. Sergeant Topo is the first mascot conceptualized here in Pro-Corp, Baguio City Police Office, and we take pride for having the first mascot in the entire PNP organization representing Tourist Police Unit. The rank of Police Staff Sergeant was used as it is the most dominant rank seen in the field, and the word sergeant was the most common address in the field. As to his name, Topo, it came from the po, the first two letters of the word tourist police. But the actual complete name of Sergeant Topo is Baguio as its first name, City as its middle name, and Tourist Police is the last name. His badge number 911909 was based from Baguio City Foundation Day, that is September 1, 1909. The adorable and friendly Sergeant Topo was created to charm and bring the PNP organization closer to the community, most particularly all the kids and even the adults who still have kids or still are kids at heart. Sergeant Topo was designed to uplift a friendly image of the police force and foster the high appreciation of the community to the PNP organization, most especially to remove the long-time misconception of the kids towards police officers as the hostiles in the community. Frustratingly, some parents still use our men and women in uniform in dealing with child tantrums and hyperactive behavior. So nako, please do not use our police force as panakot sa mga batang
Yes.
nagtatantrum.
Yes.
Diba?
Our tourist police are very
That's
friendly.
actually one of the reasons why the mascot was conceptualized. Ayan, nagre-react po si ano.
And along with Sergeant Topo, we have Sergeant Baffy. Sergeant Baffy, please wave. Ayan. Usually si Sergeant Topo ayan, nagla-love the Philippines si Sergeant Baffy. So that's our mascot on behalf of the Baguio City Police Office, and our very, very strengthened partnership with them is forged through the tourist police training, or the Top Cup training that we conduct for our city police. So
Of course,
it's an initiative of the Department of Tourism.
Of course, we would like to thank them, of course, for, securing every place, every tourist spot in the Philippines, and of course right here in Baguio City. You know what? We also have our volunteers right here. Yung ating
Yes.
mga naka-standby na safety officers, yung mga naka-standby dyan na just in case lang. We're always trying to be safe with all of our activities. Meron tayong mga naka-standby dyan na rescue officers na susugod, just in case lang naman, na medyo may malaglag from the floats. So thank you very much. Once again, a round of applause please for Queen of the Lake and our non-competing float from the PNP, Sergeant Topo and Daffy. We would like to request our audience who are at the viewing deck to please move to their seats once again, because we have another special performance from the legendary Ballet Baguio. Please welcome back on the view deck, Phoebe and Gab from Ballet Baguio. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Phoebe and Gab of the legendary Ballet Baguio. Special thanks to teacher Jackie Goa Ramon of Ballet Baguio.
And we would like to acknowledge, of course, our partners. Without them, this event would not have been a success. So we have been organizing this for 4 years with the city of Baguio, and we would like to thank specific offices that have made this event come to life. So we'd like to thank the City Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office of Baguio City. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a warm round of applause. Together with them is the Emergency Medical Services and the 122nd Naval Reserve Squad. And of course, when we're holding events like this, it's very important to keep our boatmen, not just our tourists, of course, but our boatmen, and those who are putting on a show.
And aside from
safe.
that, we have a lot of volunteers as well.
Yes.
So, yeah.
We'd also like to thank the Public Order and Safety Division
the Baguio City Police Office, the General Services Office,
the City Environments and Parks Management Office,
City Engineering Office.
and our partner, the City Tourism Office.
Sir Alec Mapalo is right here with us
Yes.
at the backstage.
We'd also like to thank the City Sports Office. Once again, a warm round of applause for all of our partner offices from the local government unit of Baguio City. And of course, I think we should also give a warm round of applause. Sila naman ang highlight natin, our boat concessionaires here in Baguio City. So we highly encourage our tourists here being witness to the 4th Panagbenga Fluvial Parade to please, after our parade, to please do experience boating here in Burnham Lake.
Yeah,
Kasi
would
diba,
also- yeah.
sarap mag-boating dito kasi hindi mainit. The cool breeze.
Papawisan ka konti lang.
Yes.
Diba? We would like to also take this opportunity to thank our technical and creative staff behind the scenes yan ng Chai and Company with our current director. Ang nagdidirect sa atin ngayon si Chai Ramos, the Chai Ramos. Thank you. Ano yung isa? City Sports Office ba yon? City Sports Office. Thank you, City Sports Office.
So ladies and gentlemen, while you're here, this event is brought to you by the Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region, together with the City of Baguio and the Baguio Flower Festival Foundation Incorporated. And if you want to have photos of today's event, you may visit our Facebook page, the Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region. And of course, we know that our tourists are very wary of online scammers. So please do patronize our Department of Tourism accredited tourism enterprises. You may check out our list, which you may find at the Department of Tourism, the DOT Cordillera Accreditation. So yun, that's the Facebook page, DOT Cordillera Accreditation. So we'd like to have a run-through of our competing entries for today. They are in front of the viewing deck. Ayan. So magkakasunod naman sila. So we have the King of the Jungle, Lion's Head.
The Axis of Baguio City or City Hall and environs.
The Baguio Cathedral,
Botanical Garden.
Wright Park,
Mines View Park.
Bell Church,
And the Banawe Rice Terraces. We are just waiting for the results, ladies and gentlemen, and we will be announcing it in a few minutes. This is the 4th Panagbanga Fluvial Parade, right here at Burnham Lake.
and of course, we'd also like to acknowledge with their Love the Flavors campaign, championing the Filipino flavors and our pride of gastronomy. We have Mang Inasal, who earlier distributed their Halo Halo. Of course, when tourists come here, isa yan sa mga hinahanap talaga nila.
We would also like to thank the members of the press and the media for joining us today. Thank you very much. And we're looking forward to the photos online and on paper. Nauna na daw si Sir Alec Mapalo. Nakapag-post na daw siya. Oh, iba talaga. Mga creative people talaga ng Baguio City, no? Very curated photos posted online. May tanong ako, nasa na si Gigi? Pwede daw bang sakyan ng mamaya ng ating mga tourists, yung mga floats? times 3 daw yung price. Tama ba? Dito. Kasi decorated na siya at may flowers. Yeah, we'll see. Tanungin nyo na lang kung saan nakapark yung gusto nyong sakyan kung pwede.
And another partner that we have, thank you very much. We are now live on Facebook through the assistance of our Philippine Information Agency, Cordillera Administrative Region. Thank you very much for providing our live stream services for today. And the PLDT who provided the internet service for our live streaming. So if you missed a float today, you might want to go back on our Facebook page and watch there.
Konting antay na lang to. Malapit na po nating i-anunsyo ang ating winners.
So ladies and gentlemen, today we have the Fluvial Parade, but we'd also like to invite our tourists who will be here until the weekend. We have other events in the lineup.
Yeah, ongoing, ladies and gentlemen, the Session Road in Bloom. Siyempre, sa Session Road yan.
Yes. And of course, the Market Encounter.
Yan. Nasa ano yan?
Dito,
Nasa northwest side. No, diba?
Yes.
Northwest side ng Burnham Park. Diyan sa
Yes,
may Rose Garden.
If you're here sa Burnham Lake, facing the view deck, ayan, nasa left side lang ang Market Encounter. So both the Market Encounter and the Session Road in Bloom will be up and running until the 2nd of March. We'd like to acknowledge the presence of the City Director of the Baguio City Police Office, our partner for this event, Police Colonel Ruel D. Tagal. Apart from the Session Road in Bloom and the Market Encounter, there will be a Panagbenga Flower Tea Golf Classic, which is running until March 1st, starting tomorrow. And the closing and awarding ceremonies of March will be on March 2, and the Grand Aerial Fireworks Display will be on March 2nd as well.
We would like to once again thank our panel of judges, Mr. Harvick Dominguez, Dr. Melanie Ruliasaro, Attorney Renan Diwas, R.D. Helen Tibaldo, and Ms. Marian Cathedral King.
Hello.
For her message, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the head of the organizing office of the 4th Panagbenga Fluvial Parade, the Regional Director of the Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region, R.D. Toby A. Canongan.
Hello, good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, as we draw to a close of this Fluvial Parade program, we would like to specially thank all the participating entries, yung ating mga boatmen and women, palakpakan naman natin silang lahat. This is our 4th year celebration of the Fluvial Parade. And it is actually part of the Department of Tourism's recovery program after the pandemic. That was in 2021. And we're so happy because we were able to sustain this, and it's because of the cooperation of our different partners. Of course, the city government of Baguio, through the City Environment and Parks Management Office, nandyan si Attorney Renan Diwas, and our Baguio Tourism Council, kasama din natin si Ms. Gladys Vergara, and our partner also at the City Tourism Office, Engineer Alec Mapalo, are you still there? And of course, the BFFI, no, the Baguio Flower Festival Foundation Incorporated. So this fluvial parade is actually part of our Panagbenga celebration. No? So it is actually meant to help our boatmen put a very memorable experience in enhancing the tourism experience here at the middle of Baguio City, Burnham Park Lake. No? And maraming salamat din sa ating partner, Inasal, for also providing us with our food today. And may nakalimutan pa ba ako? And of course, Philippine Information Agency, yung ating kapulisan, Director Tagal is here. Maraming salamat po. And of course, yung the team ng Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region. Good job, team. And together with our third-party partner, Attorney Ray Lacaden and party, and yung grupo ni si Chai Ramos and Company. No? So, we are now waiting for the result of our competition, and I'd like to say all are actually winners. No? Yung cooperation ninyo is actually very important. At least you can already say that may ambag po kayo sa turismo. No? When we say we want to provide quality experience for our visitors, it is meant to actually enhance what we already have. No? So, syempre yung boating activity natin in the city of Baguio is now more vibrant. So, we invite our visitors, even yung public natin, to experience Panagbenga by riding in our boat here at Burnham Park. So, again, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. We will do this again next year. It's going to be bigger, brighter, more vibrant with the cooperation of all our boatmen and women and also our partners. No? So, mabuhay tayong lahat. Breathe Baguio and find yourself in the Cordilleras and love the Philippines. There are many reasons to love the Philippines, and this is one of the many reasons, no? Panagbenga Festival. Salamat po, mabuhay.
Mabuhay are the Jovi Ganongan of the Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region. All right.
So while we're waiting, we would like to award our certificate of participation to our participating boat concessionaire. Okay, so now we call on the blue boat, a representative from the yellow boat rental, and Ohena boats.
Would like to request our judges to join RD Jovi.
Yes. Like to request our judges to join us in front. So again, we'd like to call on the representatives of Blue Boat, Yellow Boat Rental, and Ohena Boats.
Thank you very much for the unwavering support and participation in the DOT Car's 4th Panagbenga Fluvial Parade, given this 27th day of February 2025 in Baguio City, Philippines.
Yellow Boat Rental. Yellow Boat.
Sige po. Okay.
Sherry
Thank you.
Recreational Park.
Yellow boat po na sa gitna. Yan. Blue boat. Sige, group photo. Sino pa? Pontoon Boat. Sherry Recreational Park. Ayan, Ojeda Boats, nandito na. And Boboy's Boat Rental. Can we all have our representatives, please? Yan. Pontoon, Swan Boat,
Golden Seahorse.
ayan. Nakompleto na ba natin yung ating mga boat concessionaires? Ayan. Makukuhanan ba lahat? Urong tayo dito. Very much to all of our boat concessionaires for your support.
Thank you po.
Palakpakan po natin sila. Wala po tayong Fluvial Float Parade kung wala sila at wala silang suporta.
Okay.
Hindi pa po yan yung prize ha, certificate lang po yan. Kung hindi pa tayo nag-a-announce ng winner, dyan lang po kayo. Panalo naman po kayong lahat talaga. Pero meron lang a-awardan. So are we ready with the results?
So again, we'll have a lineup of our competing boats. It's the King of the Jungle Lion's Head, the Access of Baguio City, along the City Hall and its environs.
Baguio Cathedral for Yellow Boat Rental and Botanical Garden.
Wright Park,
Mines View-
View Park,
Bell Church and Banawi Rice Terraces. Also, of course, we would also like to acknowledge yung ating mga Board of Judges, members of the Board of Judges. Medyo nahirapan sila, I'm sure. The floats are really spectacular. Congratulations to all of them. Now, RD Jovi, we have, of course, certificates for our Board of Judges. And, of course, the tokens for the judges. May cheque yung judges? Hindi, joke lang.
Hindi. Yes.
Okay. Would like to call on Harvick Dominguez, please, for your invaluable support as judge in the Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region's 4th PANAGBENGA Fluvial Parade. Signed, of course, by our Regional Director, Ms. Jovi Ganongan, and our Honorable Mayor, Benji Magalo. Would like to call on, of course, Ms. Melanie Rulia Saro. Attorney Renan Diwas. RD Helen Tibaldo, the PIA car. And of course, Miss Marian Cathedral King. The results are in. Would like to call on, again, syempre, awarding na to. Kailangan full cast na tayo. RD Jovi, and all of our judges, of course, Mr. Harvick Dominguez, Ms. Melanie Saro, Ms. Marian Catrigo King, Attorney Renan Diwas, and RD Jovi, Helen Tipaldo, and City Director Police Colonel Ruel D. Tague. Sir Alec Mapalo of the City Tourism Office, are you still here? Please join us in awarding. Okay, left. Representative from the Baguio Tourism Council, please. Here we go. I-review muna namin na ayaw po naming magkamali.
Yes. So we will be announcing third place to first place. So the first concessionaire that we will be announcing is the third place winner who will be granted 10,000 pesos. With an average of 86. Ladies and gentlemen, our third place winner is Blue Boat King of the Jungle, Lion's Head. Round of applause for Blue Boat. We'd like to call on a representative here in front. Ladies and gentlemen, please do make way for our winners.
Kailangan makalapit yung float dito in 30 seconds. Kung hindi, forfeited ang prize. De, biro lang. Kaya ba? 30 seconds.
Congratulations to Blue Boat, King of the Jungle, Lion's Head.
Congratulations! Ayan, pipila yung yung mga winners natin dito sa bandang likod para mapicturean natin lahat sila mamaya. 10,000 pesos. Congratulations. Now, our second place winning 15,000 pesos in cash with an average score of 87.8. Ayan, kailangan may point talaga eh.
Yes,
Kasi kung wala,
it makes a difference.
mahihirapan talaga yung judges sa pagpili. 87.8%. Congratulations! The Axis of Baguio City, City Hall and Environs.
By Golden Seahorse Boats.
Golden Seahorse, congratulations, second place. Axis of
Baguio City, which is the City Hall and its environs. So, yes. Sila po,
Congratulations.
if you need the entry number, it's entry number 2.
This is entry number 2, the Axis of Baguio City.
Once
Yan yung
again, congratulations to Golden Seahorse Boat.
ito yung may City Hall, may Rose Garden, may Burnham Park. Yan. Ayan na yung lion nasa likod. Nasaan yung Axis of Baguio? Ayun. Papunta na rin siya dito. Congratulations, 15,000 pesos to our second place winner. And now, taking home 20,000 pesos. Our first place winner of the 4th Panagbenga Fluvial Float Parade,
Garnering an average score of 89.8. Wait lang po, nag-static ang mic. 89.8. The best 4th Panagbenga Fluvial Float Award goes to
Botanical Garden by Swan Boat.
Congratulations!
Representative, please, to accept your prize. Botanical Garden. Botanical Garden, courtesy of Swan Boat. Congratulations. 20,000 pesos in cash. This is the 4th Panagbenga Fluvial Float Parade right here at the beautiful Burnham Lake in Burnham Park.
Once again, a recap of our winners, and we'd also like to call them again here in front to have a group photo. Our third place Blue Boat, King of the Jungle, Lion's Head with a score
One group
of
photo, please. One group photo.
with an average score of 86. Second place is Golden Seahorse Boats with their entry, the Axis of Baguio City with 87.8. And the first place is Swan with their entry, Botanical Garden with an average score of 89.8. We'd like to call again our winners here in front. Congratulations, everybody here in Burnham Park. If you can hear us, please give them a warm round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the 4th Panagbenga Fluvial Parade. Thank you very much to all our participants, organizers, and spectators for making this event truly special. Let's continue to celebrate the beauty, culture, and unity of Baguio City. But of course, my co-host right here, Gigi from the DOT car. And I am Russell de Guzman. Mabuhay ang Panagbenga Festival. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang Baguio City. Love the Philippines. Thank you.
Find yourself in the cordial